What to buy, what to eat, what to wear. These are all things we think about on a daily basis. But how do these decisions impact our environment and what affects our decisions?
Hello there. This is our Think Tank competition, a day in the life. I'm Amy.
I'm Ariel.
And I'm Jessica.
People our age love to play video games, and since the topic of this year was environmental sustainability, we thought an interactive way to spread awareness of this issue was to create a game.
The options provided in the game could be slightly altered as the years go by to avoid any cheating.
At first, we wanted to do crime-related project, and as we did more and more research, we realized that environmental crimes were linked to poverty.
We brainstormed possible locations and turned away the focus from murder to a less controversial stance.
We began thinking about how large metropolitan areas have varying levels of wealth and environmental issues, and created a project comparing someone living in a high-income area versus a low-income area.
We then changed the comparison to how factors such as money and time can affect our decisions and consumption, and that results in how environmental sustainable we are.
Climate change has been a huge political issue for decades now. And what we need to do is make sure we're not contributing to the problem. So in this game, players will realize the difficulties of trying to remain environmentally sustainable, but we also have to take in factors such as your money and your time.
The premise of the game is that you are given tasks to complete throughout the day, and along the way, you'll be presented with options with different levels of sustainability. But here's the catch. Money and time are also factors to be considered, which leads to the grading system of the game.
You're first given $500, so at the end of the day, for each $50 you have left, you get a point out of a possible 10. Choosing options with different environmental sustainability levels will give you environmentally sustainability, or ES points for short, and for each 5 ES points you get 1 point.
These decisions reflect the ones people make in real life, ones that you make.
There's a goal of completing 5 tasks by the end of the day, and each completed task will give you 4 points.
At the end of the day, the highest total amount of points you can gain is 54.
Players will keep track of their choices by filling out a Google form.
We had a small group of players who tested the Google form in the game to ensure it was playable.
Our competition helps competitors become aware of the effects of their decisions.
Every purchase we make has a lasting effect on the environment, so we should do our best to be the most environmentally sustainable while staying in our budget.
Whether it's buying items, clothing, or food, it's important to think about how our purchases affect the world. Thank you.
When you first open the game, it gives you the directions and the rubric just to reiterate all of that. Then it asks if you're ready to begin, and it asks for your name. Next, it takes you to this portal, and the portal takes you to Chicago. So the entire game takes place in Chicago because Chicago has a number of different people with a number of different socioeconomic backgrounds. It talks about the two sides of Chicago and how poverty plays a role in being environmentally friendly. Next, it gives you the transportation costs and the types of transportation you can take. So the cost and the type of transportation are general, and it applies to the entire game. Next, it gives you your to-do list and your schedule. So just to demonstrate, I'm going to go buy breakfast. So as you can see, it gives me the 3 options: McDonald's, Corner Bakery, and Earth Cafe. And with each, it gives me information about how far away they are, the type of transportation I can take to get there, how much it costs, and how environmentally sustainable it is. So once I choose all of that, I can move on to my next task. So it'll ask me, what do you want to do next? So let's just say I want to go shopping for groceries. So it gives me, once again, the 3 different places I can get groceries from, and it gives me the information next to them. So this is how the entire game is formatted and how the entire game is played. The reason we ask you to calculate the transportation and the cost of everything is because in real life, nobody else is adding up that cost for you. So, as you can see, poverty and environmental sustainability go hand in hand. It's really, really difficult to make environmentally sustainable decisions while being on a budget. And this game really helps shed light on that.